So let's just start with questions for a second. When you think of questions, what type of questions are there for you? Yep.
Open-ended and closed questions.
Perfect. So we're going to really work with two kinds of questions, open-ended questions and closed-ended questions. What's the value of an open-ended question?
Discovery.
So, yep, say more.
You can say, what are you feeling about X, Y, Z? And then it gives them the space to say whatever they actually feel as opposed to yes or no.
Okay, so let me hear somebody ask an open-ended question. What's an example of that? Sure.
Why should we do that?
Because I said so. So here is the key about questions. Why should we do that? Because I said so. Is that like an answer that you would love to hear? Is it open? Is it thought-provoking? Is it giving you insight? So here's the number one thing that happens with questions. The gentleman asks a question. I give him a shitty answer. He then says, I'm a bitch and I don't like to answer his questions. He can't deal with me. He needs another sales rep because I'm just closed. But what actually happened? The quality of his question was poor, and I directly answered the question he asked. Remember, I said nuances. So we need to get hyper skilled at structuring our questions so it elicits the information we want from the human being. It's the salesperson's job, or the leader, wherever you're going to be, to open up the person on the other side of the interaction. If you get highly attuned at being able to ask questions that has people open up so that they pour out the information you want, you're going to be able to build relationships better and then position your solution better and then close the deal. So questions, number one, like listening and questions, in my opinion, I don't know which is easy, which is the more important of the two. They're both important. The structuring of the question. We're going to do an exercise around that. Okay, so open questions help you open the individual up. So that's probably why it's called an open question, so that you get more information. A closed question, like it was said, gives you a 1 or 2 word answer. And that, you know, you might even get fooled, and you might get 3-word answers and think that's an open answer. There's a very specific value of a closed-ended question. So there's a reason why you would want to ask closed-ended questions. I feel like sometimes people think that closed-ended questions are not as valuable as open. That's not true. Can you think of, or who knows, what is the importance of asking a closed-ended question? Yep.
Sometimes you want specific details and you don't want to open the field for them, so
Yep.
you have to be specific and give you direct.
Yeah. Okay, so you want a very specific answer. Yes or no, is this right? It helps to create alignment. It helps to give you direction. It also helps to pinpoint the need. So sales is all about uncovering needs so that you can solve for a need, right? The need is the problem or the challenge, and then your service or your product is the solution for that. So,
Could you give an example?
yes. It will sound something like, okay, so today you walked in and you told me you want red shoes with a 2-inch heel that have a point. Is that right? That's a closed-ended question. Is that right? You will say,
Yeah.
okay, so I understand exactly the shoe that you want.
Yeah.
Okay. And you need it for a wedding you're going to because it matches that cute little red dress with this.
Girl, yes, it does.
Okay? Do you get what I'm saying? Sometimes I'm going to pull it out of context to make it really easy for us all to understand.